Good morning students, welcome back in our science online class. As you know, we are learning the natural resources. Now today we are going to learn the next natural resource, that is soil. Do you know students soil? Yes. Everyone knows. Yes? So soil is a mixture of small rock particles, water, air and organic materials and some microorganisms. So these all the things are present, and that all these mixtures called as soil. This is the soil is a mixture of all these materials. So soil is very important part. Very important part, or we can call it the natural resource. Without this soil, plants unable to grow, plants unable to get their nutrients. So soil is very important for the growth of the plants. This is the one more natural resources or resource. And most important thing, that is the soil consists of nutrients. Soil consists of nutrients, and these nutrients are very important or essential for the growth of the plants. There are some materials, like leaves of plants. These are sometimes the garbage, peels of fruits, vegetables. That all these materials decomposed in soil. Decompose means break down into the soil, and these materials called as humus, or also called as the nutrients, which are very important for the growth of the plants as they increase the fertility of soil. Now what is meant by fertility of soil? Means these nutrients or these humus, when we mix in the soil, so at that time soil's fertility increases. With that, soil can grow more and more crops. So that is called the capacity of growing soil. Fertility means what? Capacity of growing crops. So the capacity of soil increases of growing crops. So do not now, because of some reason, because of some human activities, this soil is getting polluted. And that polluted soil is not good for growing plants. Indirectly, plants will not grow, then you cannot get the food. So there is an effect directly, indirectly on living bodies. So how we can prevent the soil pollution? So see here, do not throw plastic in the soil, because plastic is a non-biodegradable materials. There are two kinds of materials, students: biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Now actually what is meant by biodegradable and what is meant by non-biodegradable? So biodegradable means those substances can break down into the natural compost or components. See, there are two kinds of materials: biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Biodegradable means those substances which can break down into the smaller components and converted into the soil-like part, that is called the humus, with the help of microorganisms. And non-biodegradable means there are some substances which do not, or there are some substances that do not break down into natural components by the microorganism. They remain as it is in the soil for a long time. Such materials are called non-biodegradable materials. Example, plastic, glass. Okay, these are the non-biodegradable materials. If you put in the soil, and after 6 months, after 1 year, you can go and observe that you will get as it is these materials. Means these materials cannot decompose by the microorganism, cannot convert it into the smaller components or simple substances. So do not throw plastic in soil as it is non-degradable and harms the soil. This plastic is very harmful to soil because it remains as it is in the soil for a long time and it pollutes the soil. It is harmful for the soil. Okay, students? Next, all the natural products are degradable and many man-made products are non-degradable. Whatever the natural products are there, natural products means like fruits, so peels of fruits, parts of vegetables which are not used, cloth, paper, all these are the natural resources that can be degradable, that can be decomposed, that can be converted into simple materials naturally in the nature. Automatically they decompose without any action. So these materials decomposed in nature naturally itself. But non-biodegradable materials remain as it is for long time. Okay, students? So whatever the man-made materials are there, that all man-made materials are non-biodegradable as the chemicals are used in their manufacturing. Plastic is man-made material. Yes or no? So this man-made material is non-biodegradable because we use chemicals to make plastic. So instead of plastic bags, try to use the paper bags to avoid the soil pollution. Sometimes the animals, sometimes we pack the waste food in polythene bag and we throw as it is on the road. Yes or no? So sometimes what happens, whatever these animals are there like cow, buffalo, these animals sometimes they swallow the food because they see the food which is present inside the bag. So they swallow as it is food along with the polythene bag, and that polythene bag remain in their body as it is, and sometimes they die also. Then try to avoid the plastic bags. Instead of plastic bags, you can use the paper bags. Second thing, plastic bags have become, nowadays we are using the more and more plastic bags. So try to avoid these plastic bags. Whenever you are going in the market, you can take the cloth bag or paper bags and you can go to the market. Okay, students? So this is about the this is about the soil. So soil is very important for us. As we know, the plants grow in the soil, they absorb the nutrients in the soil and they give us food. Okay, students? So I hope you understood today's part. In next video, we are going to learn about the next resource, that is the forest. Okay, students?